Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us for WDVM News at 6. And we're starting off in West Virginia tonight. And just as he's done at the start of each and every COVID-19 response briefing, Governor Jim Justice read the ages and counties of West Virginians who have died from COVID-19 over the last 24 hours.
Yeah, well, as of today, the number of deaths is well over 6,000. WDVM's Katie Rhee is with us now. Katie, you listened in on that press conference. What stood out to you?
Well, Joseph, just mean although COVID cases and hospitalizations are trending downwards in West Virginia, the number of deaths are still on the rise. And ahead of today's briefing, 123 new deaths were reported.
This is terrible. I mean, that's just all there is to it. You got people out there that are really, really hurting, really, really sad. If you're not vaccinated at all, you're probably making a big mistake.
State coronavirus czar Dr. Clay Marsh is predicting another wave of COVID cases in the coming weeks.
We are well on our way to 1 million deaths in our country, and certainly have over 6,100 deaths in West Virginia. Predictably, our number of deaths is going to pick up over the next week to 2 to 3 weeks.
Governor Justice is still pushing for all eligible West Virginians to get their booster shot. And he's also looking to follow in the footsteps of Israel's COVID response, where a 4th vaccine dose is already being administered.
The 4th shot, we tried to get permission on our elderly that had been boosted to give them the 4th shot. We haven't gotten that yet, but we're going to still keep trying, because the information on the 4th shot shows a prolonged effectiveness that's really good.
And despite warnings of a rise in COVID cases and unfortunately, but also possibly deaths, Governor Justice voiced his support to end mask mandates in schools. But he says there is real value in leaving that decision up to local officials. For now, reporting live in the control room, Katie Rhee, WDVM 25.
Katie, thank you. So just so you know, there was a power outage that caused some delays on the state's COVID dashboard. But the numbers that Katie actually shared are directly from health officials and also from Governor Jim Justice.